So I'm back from West Virginia, and it has been, this weekend is like all hands on deck weekend. I just got back from West Virginia last night, and the dumpster's going away later this morning, so we are trying to put everything that we need to put in it now before that goes away. I've got the contractors here. They are working on the exterior paint, and I am cleaning out my daughter's room, putting all of, basically almost like our whole house in this storage unit. So it's like we're pre-packing for moving, I guess, but when we have to stage for putting our house on the market, it's got to be like Airbnb, very, very clean. So I am just trying to get all of this last minute stuff done, trying to beautify the lawn. I still have a little bit of landscaping I gotta touch up on, but we are down to the wire, folks, and I think we're gonna aim to list our house next week. Hey guys, Angie here with Forever Young Homestead, and I am in the mad dash rush of getting everything done. The photographer comes tomorrow, and my husband and I are trying to get the inside finished, the outside finished, and it is a lot. We've gotten a lot cleared with the solar array underneath it. If you're a homesteader, you know that's extra storage space, but to the buyers, they may see that as clutter. So we're cleaning it up. Are you helping Enzo? Enzo got his Cheetos, so he's pretty happy. But this is my second load of flowers that I've gotten. Yesterday we got a whole tray of marigolds, so we added some different variety, different colors. So we're trying to help with the curb appeal. Will it help with the overall aesthetic? I don't know, but we figured we might as well try. Originally, I got a phone call when I was in West Virginia. The photographer wanted to reschedule the date because he told me he had a bunch of realtors that want to get properties on the market. And I'm like, wait a minute. I booked this well over a month ago, picked this date, and I just said no. I know realtors give him a lot of business and not many homeowners reach out to him directly. So I'm just like, no. You know, those realtors are going to have to wait because we actually have a contract on another house, and we've got less than 120 days now to get this house under contract. We're actually going to be listing a week before we originally planned. That is the most nerve-wracking part, is if we can get this house and land under contract before the other one. We may miss out on the house in West Virginia. I realize that is a reality, but it's a risk you got to take. I mean, the land was absolutely beautiful, and I more or less got put in an offer on that house because of the land and location. The house was okay. It's actually smaller than this house. But we don't need a big house, and we're going to convert it off grid. So I'm trying to not get super excited about that house because I know very well we could lose it. The real estate market in Vermont is very tough. You know, this is a lifestyle property. It's not your turnkey cookie cutter, but it's fully sustainable. So we'll see where it goes, but I'm going to get back to finishing up on projects. I've got some stain I gotta trim, and maybe after the house is staged, I'll do a walkthrough just so you guys can see how he staged it. I don't know. I guess I'm not an interior designer, and hopefully I do okay at staging. But anyways, I'm getting back to work, and I'll show you footage when it's staged. As promised, I would show you the staging that we've done for the house. Sorry, I'm exhausted. The photographer is about to be here any minute, and my husband is bringing all our cats and dogs to my mother-in-law's. So take it with a grain of salt. It may not be the most beautiful thing, but my husband and I have spent so much work on this house, and I am hoping these photographs is what sells it. So let's dive into what we did. So this is the view of the mountains. I've got Adirondack chairs. It's not completely perfect, but we cleaned up under the solar array. We have a hammock right here. So I don't know if that will be good or bad. We shall see. Anyways, front of the house, put some flowers. My daughter Savannah and I, well, she did most of the planting, but curb appeal, some mulch. I'm so thankful it's sunny. We put some flowers in here. We do have more steps we gotta put in, but that's for another day. Front of the house is painted, thank God. And studio staged. This is staged. Let's go in the house. I stained these steps last weekend. Okay, no flowers. I'm still cleaning, guys, so bear with me. And I have to move my pug. Fridge here. I have a small round table because if you have a smaller space, use a round table. Fresh flowers. I thought that was a nice touch. I don't know. I'm not an interior designer. Stove. I had a professional cleaner come. Don't mind my stuff right there. I will move it. Yeah, I've got to move stuff out of the way, but I've got that. I did put one chicken element out there. I'm a homesteader. I have chickens, so yeah. But look at the view, guys. Little flowers. Some of our eggs. There's Waffles. We got to move him in his kennel. This is my little coffee bar. I don't know. Simple little touch. I thought that was cool. TV. Windows are shiny. Yes, my couch is hideous. I know. It's better than what's underneath it. I still need to sweep in here. The goal was Airbnb, and I don't know if I hit it or not. Let me know in the comments. I've stayed at Airbnbs, but I've never staged, ever. And I did a lot of research. I don't know if that makes it look good, bad. My husband built this past week. This was existing, so that's why there's different color tones. We might stain it later. Got some fresh flowers in here. And fun fact about me, chickadees are one of my favorite birds. Got the master bathroom. Try to make this spa-like. I love my telephone faucet. Got some towels, vanity, little flowers there, pocket door, and the shower. I will comment, the cleaner got that shower so freaking clean. I've tried, and she nailed that. Let's go downstairs. But yes, this is our bedroom doors. Have a mural here. Let's go downstairs. So as we're going downstairs, my husband and I actually put new railings on. We stained them, put new railings on. I've got a runner. I actually did this floor last night. Basically tried to make it look a lot nicer. So we'll see. Photographer might be here any minute. Closets are our best friend. Oops, I gotta put paper towels away. This is a bathroom. But tried. Little flowers. I don't know. I don't Airbnb it. That's the outside. I need to finish sweeping in here. It's not the best. But I think it works. Now we had two bedrooms in here, two beds in here. my other daughter's bed we put in the storage unit temporarily. But every view in this house, you have the mountains, except for the downstairs bathroom. That's the only exception. So that's that. Go into the other room. This is my son's room. I really need to sweep in here. I don't know. I tried. It's not perfect, I know. But I thought white linens would really freshen it up, look nice, hopefully. So that is kind of the grand scheme of it. I need to finish sweeping. One plant. And this actually is a doggy door. So what's also, it can be utilized. So we put a vent on here because I didn't want my cats getting out. But the wood stove, it actually creates a draft. So it helps the wood stove quite a bit. I am extremely exhausted. The photographer hasn't shown up yet. Hopefully soon. This is like the most, well, one of the most stressful parts because the photographs is what people first see when you're buying a house, usually. It can make or break you, and it is part of marketing. It's not everything, but to maintain this level of clean with 3 kids in the house and pets, that's going to be tough. So I have hired the cleaner on a more regular basis just to help us out with that. Showings is going to be a little challenging because of our husky dog. But anyways, I hopefully can breathe a sigh of relief. So when the photographer gets here, my husband and I are headed out because I want him to do his thing. He's a phenomenal photographer, and I don't want to be in his way. So we'll see.